Back.
Okay.
Hi everyone.
Hi.
We are recording because for some reason the stream stopped working, so we're going to record this and upload it here when we get it done. So
that's what happens when he's a smart aleck.
Yeah, she said smart ass earlier, just so you know. Anyway, so yes, we did go and met up with Dwight at the DeLand Coins store in DeLand, Florida. Had a great experience with the man.
Very, very nice gentleman.
Pirate, thank you very much for your recommendation.
Yeah, and he was actually closed and opened the store for us.
Yeah, he actually was closed. Had the place closed up because he was going to St. Pete's for something. Then he was going to the Summer Fun show. But he actually made time to unlock the door and let us in for an hour.
Oh yeah, a little over an hour.
So yeah, that was very appreciative of Dwight for letting us do that. So thank you, Dwight, if you do see this video, and make sure to check out the DeLand Coin and Collectibles store there in DeLand, Florida. On what was the name of the street that he's on? He just moved. There's another video out here where I have his business card as the thumbnail. So go check it out. He just recently moved, and the thumbnail has the updated street address.
Yeah.
So that being said, we did go there in addition to the OVO rare coin and collectible store in OVO, Florida, a couple days prior to that. But I don't remember where we left off at.
We finished the Ovidio stuff.
Yeah, but is this all DeLand?
Yes.
Okay.
The Ovidio stuff's still in the sack.
So the majority of this stuff is hers. I am going to show you what I picked up primarily for my, yes, I have one book. Well, actually I got 4 books. I have a Benji book. So that's what these guys are, Benjis. I have
silver quarter book. I
have a statehood quarter, silver quarter book. So, well, statehood quarter book with all the 4 options there. Your Philadelphia, your Denver, your Clads, and then your Clad proofs and your silver proofs. I have those 2 books. Most of them are filled. And then I have a Merc book, which I just fill them as I go. But I definitely wanted to take the opportunity to go through Dwight's collection of Benjis because he had a whole 2x4 box of Benjis. As 2x4 is probably by 12 inches long, so he had a lot of Benjis in his possession, and that was not the stuff he had packed to take with him to the coins show.
Yeah, this was the stuff he just still had in the room, not packed up. He had packed up most of his loose stuff to go to the coin show. Mm-hmm. Most of his constitutional was packed for the coin show. So
yep. So what I'm going to show you is my score was pretty easy. You know, I'm just about the way. I'm a stacker, damn it. So, 1949 Benji. He's got these graded as AU. This one here, he's got this graded in AU condition. 1960.
50.
1950 Benji.
I put him in order for you.
Okay. 1950 Benji, graded. He's got graded MS60. Very nice. 1951 Benji, MS60 as well. And he had some really good deals. He had these marked on the flips for $15. He gave them to me for $12. So it was a good, decent deal. 24 times face. So it wasn't the best deal, but we were out.
They're graded good.
And graded good. So yeah, they are graded. They're not like out of the bargain bin, right? So 1952 Benji, also MS60. And Pyre went there a few days prior to we did. He's got several that he's actually going to take and get graded. He's got several coins that he's going to actually get graded. So the grading that's on these flips obviously is not certified. This is based off of Dwight's grading. So this is a 1953 Denver actually. Yeah, 1953 Denver. Also, well, this one's an AU. So this is an AU. There you go. the 1955 Benji, which I understand is a key date. But 1955 Benji, and this is also a Philly, also an AU condition. And 1956 Benji, a MS60 grade in his eyes. And again, good deal on all these. Even the I also gave Mrs.Hoo a couple that he gave us a good deal on as well here in a second. I'll show you here in a second. 1957 Denver, also MS60. And finally 1958 MS60 Benji. He didn't have any 54s or 59s. I basically collected everything up to the first 10 years. So, huh? What?
I said collected.
I know. Shh! Don't say that. I didn't say the C word.
You did.
So 49, 50, 51, 52, 53. He had no 54s. And then 55, 56, 57, 58. He did not have any 59 Benjis. So all of these Benjis are actually going to be going into my Benji book. And if I have others in here that will allow me to upgrade what's currently in the book, I'll do that. And then those Benjis, whatever Benjis I have left over, will go into my Benji bag for Silver Stacker Bingo. And just for my personal stack. So that's my hookup for the DeLand Coins and Collectibles.
He also picked up 2 he gave me.
Yep, I thought I gave you a walker too, no?
Nope.
Okay. So, and by the way, that 2x4x12 box that he had a whole bunch of walkers, a whole bunch of Benjis, a whole bunch of Kennedys, and even more current coinage in there as well. So he had a good selection. And again, this wasn't his main stuff. His main stuff was loaded up for the show. So what I did find in that box was a 1948 Benji MS60 that has the full bell lines on it. Full bell lines. You obviously can't see that with this camera, but he took his, what's those things called? Magnifying glasses? Mm-hmm. He took those and he did verify they were full bell lines. I didn't see it for myself.
I did.
Oh, did you see it?
Yeah.
Okay. So she saw it. So they are full bell lines. So that's cool. Something of a collectible thing for her. And I can't remember how much he charged me for this, but it wasn't.
He marked it down.
Yeah, it wasn't the price that he had written down on the flip. I know that much. And yeah, it looks like it had some tape damage on the front.
That's why he marked it down.
So, but it is a full bell line Benji. And then the one thing that really caught my attention, which I immediately grabbed from Mrs.Hoo, Proof, 1962. Silver Proof, MS, Proof 65 is what he has written down here, MS 65 Proof. Philadelphia 62 Benji, and the bell lines are not there, at least the lower bell lines. I don't see the lower bell lines with a naked eye, but yeah, pretty nice Proof coin. So that's what I saw that and grabbed that and gave that to Mrs.Hoo. Along as well as the Benji with the full bell lines. And that is my pickup. 2 for Mrs.Hoo and 9 for my Benji book, or for extras for either my stack or for Silver Stacker Bingo. That's my pickup. Mrs.Hoo made out more than I did, though.
On top of his counter, he had a bin full of coins that were 50% off. So I got a lot of proof coins. The first ones I got were Presidents of the United States proof coins. This one is Taylor. Very beautiful shape, beautiful color, 2009. And they were all half off. So when you see the price, remember I only paid half for them. And they are just gorgeous. And I can see they're reflecting in there. Mm-hmm. That was President Tyler.
Mirror finish.
This is President Harris.
And these were half off, right?
Yes. And they are all proofs. This one's President Polk, which is a weird looking dude. But yeah, if you see the price on there, I only paid half for it. Lincoln was a little bit more, but then again, I only paid half. So it's a more demand coin. Pierce. I'm getting the hang of this.
Yep.
But they, like I said, they're immaculate. And then Garfield. I don't know why they're more in demand than the first ones, but
no.
They were a little bit more, but still got half off. I got me a silver Liberty head nickel, and this was half off.
Yeah, you guys need to let us know if this guy right here in particular has any serious value to it or not.
Yeah, this is an 1891. You really can't see it with the reflection of the light, but it's not in the best of shape. He put an AGG.
Yeah, he graded AG good.
But it's a beautiful coin. And I've been trying to get some more Liberty nickels, so that helped out. Then I have a proof of and this is also 90% silver. This is the Puerto Rico American Territories coin collection. And it was in the half off bin too. I told Huger if he has room in his book for him of his quarters, he's more than welcome to have these. I have some clad ones too he can look at. This one is the 90% silver proof of Guam.
They are definitely silver. Just looking at their degree of edge. Definitely silver.
And this one's the 90% silver proof of the District of Columbia. So I grabbed them because when I've been going through quarters and stuff, I've been finding those ones. And I thought, well, I might as well get them because I've got them in clad.
I'll have to look to see if they have like territory sheets or books for these guys or not. Because I know they're not in the statehood quarter book.
There is a territorial book.
There is?
Yeah, I just hadn't gotten it because I hadn't planned on it. And then this is two proofs of
Sacagawea.
She's the Indian that showed Lewis and Clark around. So the first one's a 2009 S, and he has graded these too, but this doesn't say what percentage of proof it is, but it is beautiful. They have different backs to them. So I found two in the 50% off box. And this is the 2011 S1, and he's graded it as well. And it is, I mean, it's a gorgeous coin. Then I found a Susan B. Anthony 1999. He's graded it as BU or XD. Anyway, it's just a regular coin. I told him I wanted to start getting the Susan B. Anthony's as well. And that's the only one he had. The rest were packed up for the show. It was, great day to visit, but at the same time, not.
And this is a brilliant uncirculated BU, guys. So that's pretty nice for the Susan B.
Yeah.
Pretty nice.
I didn't know what BU stood for.
Brilliant uncirculated. So that's a good deal.
So I'll have to get a book for that too.
Yep. I'm sure. I know they make Susan Lee books.
And then I have several out of the 50-cent band. That's the Indian Head Scent. And their dates I'm pretty sure I don't have because this one's a 1909. I'm trying to get it where it's not reflecting. He has it as a VG and it is very good. This one's a 1905. It's an XF grade. And it's kind of hard to tell when they're already on these flips how good a shape they're in. But they are in good shape.
Let's see if we turn it this way. Turn it at an angle. I'll probably make it see it better. A little bit better. Yeah, an angle.
Yeah. This one's an 1883. And he's graded it as G. User's helping me here. Yeah, you can see it a little bit better at an angle. We've got a lot of glare in this room. And then this one's an 1897, and I knew I had none in the 1800s. So it was a good thing to get these. They were already in flips, so I'm going to probably leave them in the flip since he's got them graded and everything. This one's 1884. This one's in really good shape. He's got a VG as well.
Very good.
And I know you're seeing prices on those, but I did not pay that price. This was a half off band. He leaves the top of them unstapled. So some of my coins gotten a little displaced. But he does that so people can look and see that they are truly silver or whatever stone.
1881.
Yeah, this is 1881. It's graded G. And this one's 1862. It's the oldest of them all. And he's got G but porous on it. I don't know what that means. XD and CN.
Well, XD says pricing code, so it doesn't matter. But the porous thing, basically, it's got little pits.
Okay, but it's silver instead of copper. So I'm still researching that one, and I'll work on it some more when we get home. It's the only one I have of that color that way.
So, yeah, you definitely see the pitting inside on the surface of the coins on both on the obverse. You definitely see. You probably can't see it on the camera, but you definitely see it with the naked eye. So.
But yeah, for as old as it is, that's not bad.
And again, the half off. So.
I had 4 other Liberty Head nickels I got from him, and I dropped them in the box here along with some other Indian Head pennies, just so I wouldn't lose them and stuff. So when I go through the box and stuff, I have an Indian Head book at home for pennies that I'll probably put them in.
Well, that's good.
I've got my $2 bills. He had a bunch of these. He had some in notebook type size paper for each state of the United States, and the territories, 56 in total. I didn't get those ones that day because we didn't want to take more time. He said we could pick out of it what we wanted, but I just hadn't gotten it. I got these ones and said these ones were, he said, the better of them all. They were all the same price. But this one is Yellowstone National Park, and they are colorized $2 bills. They come in this lovely blue flap. Has a little bit of history, certificate of authenticity, and everything. The backside is not colored, just the front. So I'm not even going to take them out of the thing to show you the backside, but they are just gorgeous. I've got 4 of these total.
Save the last one. I think the blue one's the last one. Yep.
Yeah, this one, conveniently, is the 4th of July.
Happy 4th of July.
Again, colorized. It's very good detailing in the colorization. He gave me a really, I didn't pay much for these at all. But it talks about the history of the bill, and they're in these nice cases to protect them.
Very nice.
Yes.
This is here is a very awesome looking one. You'll just see it here in a second. You'll know why.
Yeah, this is historical United States currency, American images, and I only had one of these, but it has what's on all three, the 1, 5, and 10. This is the $2 bill again, and it has all the pictures from the 1, 5, and 10. The buffalo, the eagle, the American Indian. And it talks about it over here in the 1 and the 5 and the 10.
So there's a lot of people that appreciate that guy.
Yes,
right
that is a beautiful
Lots of
one again,
there.
and the decoration and stuff on it is awesome.
And then finally,
my last one, he had to dig around in his shop to find it because this one was done by, oh God, I forgot his name. President Trump approved this $2 bill, and it is our Space Force, United States Space Force, and I think it's colored beautifully with the spaceship and Apollo and all that. Has a history of it on that side with the president and his wife in Congress.
And Pence and all the other.
Yeah, it just is a beautiful bill. I don't care who approved it.
Yep.
It's a beautiful bill, and it's nice.
Space Force.
Yeah, so we have Space Force too.
Those are, the camera's not going to really justify how beautiful and how striking these guys are, but they are awesome looking.
They are gorgeous. And, like I said, he had the ones that go into like a binder, and it had all the states and the territories of the United States painted $2 bills. And it was a lengthy paper, and it was in the top, and it talked about the history of each state and everything behind it and the territories, including the District of Columbia.
We almost bought the whole box. It was a really good deal, but basically we ran out of money by then.
Yeah, we ran out of cash on hand.
Maybe the next time we're down here, if he still has them, we'll snatch them then. But I don't think they're going to last very long.
No, he says he's got dealers that come down all the time and buys whatever he has, foreign coins. He said he's got a guy coming down when he gets back. We'll probably buy up the whole box of those and take them and sell them online for like $10 each. They're just painted beautifully. If I would have had the extra cash, they would have been being shown tonight. This is a $2 bill from the Bank of Canada, and he gave this to me for free.
So the Canadian friends out there, what do you guys think about that right there?
It's a beautiful bill, but he was just like, you can have that one.
Nick, George, Starika, all you guys out there.
I liked it. The first one I'm going to show you, I've got a couple on here that's kind of falling apart, and he gave them to me for free because they're damaged. But they were water damaged in a flood, and the person just gave them to him, so he gave them to me. And this is a German bill. It's a 20-something if you look at the back. I don't want the fan blowing it too much. I've got to get it in a protective case.
Yeah, it's very...
a lot of the pieces were still in the box he had it in, but they had shredded to nothing. So he was just like, you can have that one. There was 3 of them that were damaged. He just told me I could have. And then this is a 10-cent, I believe it's Japanese.
Military currency.
Yeah, military currency. So this was kind of cool. I'm going to have to find some, I think I have some plastic bill holders to put these in.
I think these will fit in your regular
currency. The regular ones. I have 3 of them, so I'm hoping all 3 will fit. There's Hughes, you're taking things away from me. You can put it right down here with this one. This one is a 5-something. I've got to look these up. This is from francs. 5 francs. And I'm not sure, but anyway, Algiers maybe. Beautiful bill. The fan's blowing it.
There are a lot of people that really enjoy the foreign currency, both coins and notes.
So, they're pretty. This is 1 yen.
Pretty is the key word.
This is also, it looks like a military proclamation, 6.6 cents. It's written on the side by someone. Military currency. So I'd never heard of the military currency, but I thought it was pretty cool. And I just grabbed them all. He was selling them, like, I think 3 for something, and I just grabbed all of them. So he gave me some of them. Bank of Jamaica.
Jamaica, man.
Yeah, this one's $50 from the Bank of Jamaica. But the best part is his back. How pretty it is.
Mm-hmm.
If I ever go to Jamaica, I have $50.
Jamaica on.
This, I believe, is German. It's one Dutch.
Yep. Very German.
Berlin. And I don't see a date on it. Like I said, once I get them in plastic, I'll research them better. But it's just old looking. It's one of the ones he gave me for free because of the tattered ends and the shape it's in. But it, to me, it's cool. This one's from Brazil. And kind of looks almost like a check, but it's their currency.
It's cool.
It is cool looking. That's why I pulled them out. They were $3 for something, because some stuff he gave me 75 cents each. Some stuff he gave me $3 for something.
Oh, he just gave.
And then he just started, when he was adding them up, giving me breaks on everything. This is Brazil also. It's 100,000 female. I don't know. I can't speak their language, so. But it's a cool looking bill. If anybody knows anything about these, please contact me.
Yep. So this video here, I'll post it on my channel, but I'm also going to post it on her channel, so you guys can, actually I'll post it on her channel, then I'll link her, the video from me to you guys.
This is another Brazilian bill. This is a 200. And it's just I like the art of the bills.
Mm-hmm.
I got 2 of those. This one's got a better back to it than the other one. But they're just pretty bills. This one's 10,000 something. And it is a Brazil bill too. It makes it sound like that's a lot of money by having the 10,000 on there, but I'm feeling it's not. Yeah. I wouldn't have got it for cheap. Another Brazilian. This one's only 10. But they're so, like I said, I have to look them up. They're so old looking. So I'm going to have to look up the dates and stuff on them and research them. I just didn't want to handle them too much because some of them are very frail. This one is another one from Brazil. And it's like when it's folded, you have it both ways. So it's really cool. Same with the back.
Yeah, that's cool.
So that's really cool looking.
Don't fold it.
Yeah, and you can tell some of them have been folded.
Oh yeah, you see it. Definitely see the crease in this guy.
Yeah.
But don't fold it.
No, they're gonna go in sleeves when I get them home. This is a $5 Cinco Peso. It says Mexico on it. Very old looking. Like I said, I have to research some of these, but it's a beautiful bill. No, I know not worth a lot to us, but they're beautiful.
I think it's the history more than anything.
Yeah.
The history of the currency or the country and where the currency came from.
I have another one. This one's from Singapore. I knew I had another one in there. And it's a $1, but it's just pretty. I know everybody's probably thinking, pretty, come on. But it's pretty.
It's the art.
Yeah. These, I think, are from the other place. I don't think I got any $2 from him.
No, I think that.
Yeah, those are from the other place.
That was the stuff. Here we go. You can go ahead and show me if you want. And
yeah.
So these guys here that got from the Oviedo Rare Coins and Collectibles store in the Oviedo Mall in Florida.
This is 2 in here. They're silver certificates with the blue.
Yep.
A $2 bill, and it's a red silver certificate, and I have 2 of those.
Nice.
The 5 one, I only have 1 of these, and I'm still doing research on them. I talked with Sherry, because she's got one too, so I told her when I find out research, I'll let her know. And then Mickey Bills, I got 2 of those. And he gave me a deal on them too. They're actually very collectible.
Yeah.
And then, yeah.
And then we're in Florida.
Those ones were gold at that other store.
Yeah, they were.
And I got the silver ones.
Yeah.
Anyway, they have silver and gold of these. So I bought 4 silver ones, and then tonight we're at another store and they had gold ones, but I thought I bought the same ones, so I didn't grab any of those. But, something, maybe collectible one day, but it's cute.
When the currency goes away because of CDBC, then they might actually be worth something in the future. Of all the ones that you got, I like this one the best.
Bank of Canada. That was my free one.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he gave that to me.
That is just awesome.
You can have that. I can't wait. It might have been Alvita that gave me that one. Either way, I got it for free, whichever store it was.
It actually has French and English on here, if you didn't notice that.
Oh, I forgot to tell him that.
So, on both sides, on both reverse and obverse, they have both English and French on here, so that's pretty cool. I don't know if that's unique or what, but I thought it was. What do you guys think up there in Canada? Is that good? Is that cool or what?
They're probably used to this stuff.
I don't know. They like their loonies and their toonies. But
yeah, so I scored some good deals, but I'm not done. Because the store we went to yesterday, I believe. I don't want to put those in there with that. I'm afraid I'm going to tear that water bill more.
Yeah.
So I'll just put them down this side here.
So the final score. Well, you already showed the other stuff you got from the video. So check out that video, folks, where we did a reveal of what she picked up from the Oviedo Rare Coins and Collectibles store. Most of the stuff we showed tonight was the stuff we got from the DeLand Rare Coins and Collectibles store in DeLand, Florida. So the rest of the stuff here, one more thing to show, and then we're going to call this video and stream it so we can start getting ready to come home.
Okay, this last one.
Which I'm going to have to turn the camera around. So
I got this beautiful German trunk. That is actually a chocolate candy bar trunk, he told me. Made in Germany. It's in excellent condition. But I was admiring the trunk and opened it up, and he had it full of foreign coins. The price tag said $8 a pound, but he sold them to me for $7 a pound. There's 12 pounds here. And then there was a few in flips that was in there too, he gave me as well. So I've got to go through all that. But he said it represents, I forget how many different countries. Some of them don't even exist anymore. I think he said 75 countries. So I've got my work cut out for him because I'm going to have to identify and flip them. These in flips I'm going to have to identify and stuff as well. And they're just in excellent shape. You'll see in here I have a couple American coins because I had some laying around. Huger had given me, and then I had bought in 4 Liberty Head nickels and some more Indian head pennies. So I just put them in this box so I wouldn't lose them. But they are excellent coins. This one's a 1 penny from Canada. You know, they're just in excellent shape. I've seen this one before. I have some of these at home. I've also got some other countries that, like I said, I'm going to have to research and figure out because they're in their home language and I don't know it. And I know some of them Spanish, some of them are Mexican. They're nice and thick coins.
Including the ones with the man smashing his junk.
Yeah, the Italian.
I'm looking for one quickly. I don't see one.
It's on the top. I had one on the top.
The man smashing his junk coin.
Huger gets a kick out of this one. Yep, that's it.
There you go.
That's a bigger one, but there's smaller ones too. Some of them, like I said, I know because I've got coins at home similar to them, and some of them I've never seen before, or I didn't get as good detail as the ones I have at home because they're older. So I can see the picture and the decorations on the coins better with these newer coins. But yeah, 12 pounds, a little over 12 pounds of foreign currency I bought here.
Yep.
And he did give me a break on it.
And that is exactly how you did Grove last year. You had a treasure chest and a ladle, and you just went to town.
Just like this. A chest opened up, and it said so much a pound, and a ladle so you could dip them and pay for them. So he had the same thing, even though he gave me $1 break on him.
Yep. So that was the score for yesterday, DeLand.
And as I find these out, when I find some really, really unique ones and stuff, I'll lay them aside and make a video and post it for you guys to know. Same with the paper bills as I look them up.
Some of these are extremely light, like this guy right here.
Yeah, because they made aluminum during the wartime and stuff. They didn't use some of the metals because they needed them for war. And like I said, it's going to be fun trying to...
Yeah, there's hardly any weight on this guy whatsoever.
And there is one in here that they told me was a token, and I'm still researching it because I actually think it's more than a token because I've been researching it and not having any luck. It's this one right here. If anybody recognizes this coin or where it's from or anything about it, I would appreciate some help with it. I have looked at it, cataloged it, pictured it on CoinScope.
Can't find any information.
I've Google pictured it. One of them did say, you can take it if you want, India, and the way the person's setting on the back looks, I could see it being India. But I don't know if it's a token, if it's a coin. One of the sites said it was a rare 1881 Indian coin and mentioned the name of the coin and stuff, but I haven't confirmed it, so I don't know if it is or not.
So yeah, if you guys know anything about this, I know there's some foreign coin collectors out there. So if you guys have any information about this particular guy right here, please let us know.
Depending on the site, some says rare. I put token in, I put coin in, I've gotten all kinds of different unsubstantiated information, so that's what I'm going to be working on hard.
So that is it for our scores for Florida 2023.
We'll be coming back.
We'll be back. We always come back.
And we're going to be visiting those stores again. Hopefully they'll both still be open.
We got to come back during the winter months because we got to get some Honeybell oranges. They were out of season. We went to one store. It's actually a gift shop that they actually sold us the Honeybells there, and the lady there said that she just sold her last 3 bags
this morning before we got there.
So we are going to have to come back anyway to get Honeybells in the wintertime. You never know, maybe we'll come down there during the fun show. That's in January.
That's true.
We might just do it in January. Come down to the fun show and get some Honeybell oranges along the way and
go to the fun show and talk to Dwight some more and buy some constitutional.
Yeah, he's going to be there, and who knows? I'm sure Mark from Oviedo Mall is going to be there. Oviedo Coins Collectibles, I'm sure they're going to be there. Dwight will be there, I'm sure, and I'm sure there'll be plenty of other dealers from the area there as well. So
I think Pirates plan on going.
Yep. So that is it on our scores, folks. Did you want to show these?
I showed those on the other video.
Oh, okay.
Those are my small President's silver stones.
Okay.
You can put those back in here.
So check out the videos for her score. Primarily her score. I had a few. My main thing was just the Benjis I got from both Oviedo and as well as Dwight there at DeLand. So check out the videos. This video will be posted on Mrs.Hoo's channel. I will put a link for her channel to my channel to this video.
Lots of really old Canadian pennies. Someone asked me about Canadian pennies. Neither one of us can remember. I have to go through these.
That'd be a George call. Found it buried.
Or someone else. But when I go through them and get them cataloged and have my magnifying thing with the light so I can see them better to get the dates and stuff, I will let you know. Or I will have Huser let you know what I've got. I've got quarters and nickels in here too, and I know there were specific dates. I just can't remember who it was that asked me, and they asked through Huser, and I just... don't retain that memory unless they ask through.
Pretty sure it was George, but yeah, we'll get this all cataloged up.
Like here's a Republic of Chile coin. It's just too cool to.
Almost looks like a toonie.
I know, but
to some extent. So I saw those. Yeah. I saw those bite metals. I thought Canada only did the bite metals, but apparently not.
This is a German coin again.
No swastikas on this coin.
No, I'm still holding on to it, not dropping it, going, oh my god.
She picked up a swastika coin from a Grove last year. She grabbed that coin. And I didn't know the history of the design was actually from rendered from a peace symbol from the biblical times. I had no idea. And again, that's the history of the coins and the history of what we do in this community when it comes to old currency like this, old coins like this. Is fascinating, or notes for that matter. So.
And there's another coin in here that's one of these dark colored coins, and the back of it looked like it was off punched when they made the coin. The front's perfect, but the back is just like way offside. So it looks like an error coin. So I need to find that. Yeah. And stuff like that. Error, and when I do, I'll show them to you.
Error coins can hold a lot of value.
But it was a foreign coin that had that, and I was just like, I showed it to Hoosier and was like, look at this.
So yeah, once we find that coin again, we're going to have to coin scope it or something in order to identify it. All right, folks, we're going to get on out here.
What? And we did make some Land of the Mouse pressed coins.
Yep.
For a certain someone.
Yep.
And one of them's already got an error on it because 2 coins went down the slot at the same time and they were pressed together.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
So it's a 2 coin press with a 1 figure on it. So that's still going to her even though it's an error because
the machine did it. But it wasn't our fault, it was the machine's fault. That's pretty cool.
You just put the dollar in and it spits the pennies out and it spit them out wrong.
Yep.
But we're going to do some Costco pennies for her too, so.
Well, we're going to go buy Buc-ee's.
Or Buc-ee's, not Costco.
We're going to go buy Buc-ee's and get some pressed or smooshed.
We were going to go to Costco for gas and we didn't want to drive that far.
So we're going to get some smooshed pennies for her as well. And she knows what we're talking about, and I will mail those out to her when I mail out her wallet.
Yep. We'll put them in the books that we're sending her.
Yep. All right, folks, we're going to get on out here. One more coin from Mrs. Hoosier to show off here. Starfish. Where's that from?
Bahamas.
Bahamas.
I had to get the light right. But this is a Bahamas coin with a starfish on it, which makes sense.
Well, she's got her work cut out for her. She loves doing this. And when she went through that all the foreign coins from Grove last year, man, she was happy as a clam for a longer time.
He didn't have to listen to me, in other words, is what he's saying.
It was really quite enjoyable. And we were looking at something that...
Him not listening to me was quite enjoyable.
That's one thing that, and this is a good takeaway for anyone out here that is into it. If you're looking for something that allows you and your significant other to spend time together, this is a great way to do it. We have been looking for years. We've been together over 30 years, and we have been looking for years for something for us to do together. Well, now we got it. So that is awesome. And if there's any takeaway from this entire coin experience, is we're getting to spend more time together doing stuff that we both have in common, which is awesome. So as I always joke with her, I take her to one coin show.
And now he has to spend money that I want to spend.
Yeah, so there you go. All right, folks, have a wonderful day. We're going to post this video up on her channel, and then I will link to that video on my channel. And please go check out the video, smash the thumb, watch the video, leave comments, and subscribe to Mrs.Hoo, as well as me, if you so care to do so.
And I'm still going through my coins, looking at them now, even though I can't log them because they're pretty. And I will let you guys know what I'm finding.
She's doing with the foreign coins as I do with my bags of constitutional silver. I just dump them out and just run my hands through them.
Well, and all the different portraits of Queen Elizabeth and all the different ages she's in on these coins, because she's over so many countries. Well, it's just beautiful. The different crowns. And then there's other women on here too that's not her, but most of them are her, and it's just like, oh my God, seeing her age through the years. Anyway.
All right, everyone, have a wonderful night. We'll see you soon. We will be packing up and leaving for home here in the next few hours, and we might go live on the way home. We shall see. It'll be an overnight drive, I'm sure, but I'm going to go lay down and get some sleep so I can get ready for the drive while she's getting things ready and out the door.
I'm playing with my coins.
Have one for today, everyone. Say bye, Mrs. Hoosier.
Goodbye and good night.
See you guys later.
Bye-bye.
Just keep stacking.